Ladies, gentlemen, and others, welcome back to SpeedGaming's continuing coverage of the Linked Past Randomizer Spoiler Log Tournament for 2020. We are in the semi-finals with number one overall seed Kyong, the lone undefeated left in the bracket, taking on the 4 seed Relkin. Both of them took out their opponents in 2 games in the prior round, and this is to add to that, it's a rematch of Week 1. My name is SportsFL alongside Mr. Scruff Ninja Tuna. How's everything going tonight, Scruff?
Oh, it's going great. I decided not to spoil myself with this seed just from the first glimpse. You guys are going to be in for a great ride. So be sure you got your snacks. Make sure you've already done your restroom stops, because you will not want to miss this.
This is going to be a great time for sure. Relkin was the first stop on Kyong's pretty dominant tour through the tournament so far. He's hoping to be the last one as well. He took getting the big win over Pika Pals earlier this week, bringing him to the semifinals. So he knows what he's doing. He can absolutely give him a scare, as we are 2-1-0 seconds away, and we're off.
And being a first-hand contender against Pika Pals, I know just how good that guy is. So yeah, that's a pretty good accomplishment, honestly.
So an immediate a pair of Cane of Samarias from Sanctuary, an immediate divergence. Kyong has worked doing Kakariko. Relkin's going to see what he can do here in Escape, looks like.
Very interesting. Getting an early Pizza Heart for safety's sake. Probably going to go ahead and build up to 3 before entering a really troublesome area, so that way you can always pick up that last heart piece and get a nice little safety refill.
Blind Stuff provides a decent amount of money. That's a good sign.
Definitely a good start. Thinking we're going to see a bottle merchant, most likely. And I gotta say, if we are seeing that bottle merchant, that's just perfect setup right there. And it does look like Relkin is going to go ahead and make his way back to Zelda's cell. Got 2 more checks here to see what we're actually going to be finding. Hopefully it's something useful.
And Relkin, oh wow, Titans miss for Kyong at 2 minutes.
Goodness gracious, that is the quickest I've ever seen Titans.
But Relkin showing off some of the utility of the Cane of Samaria. Some practice you get if you run standard seeds, because with weapon not guaranteed, one of the offbeat weapons you can get to is the Cane of Samaria to try and do it with.
Oh, that's honestly my favorite one to start with. Cane of Samaria, and then bombs.
Cane of Burn is an underrated start too.
Oh no, but that's too fun. You gotta have some type of challenge to it.
So it is the Moon Pearl in the bottom of Escape that Kyong is headed to get, and Relkin's headed to Kakariko too.
So it looks like Kyong is gonna have that access here in a good 2 minutes. That's not bad. And I think Relkin's gonna beat him to it though, because back of Kak and then you've got the back of blind set, that's pretty dang quick. Especially since Relkin's more than likely going to go ahead and just grab a 10-pack of bombs here from the shop.
Right, I can see like a bomb pack purchase and then getting all the money that Kyong did should pretty much set him up to go to Dark World.
Oh, that's right, they were in the well, not the back of blinds. Or maybe?
What, the money or the gloves?
The glove.
Oh, it was yeah, no, it was back of the well.
Oh, back of well, that's right, that's right. I was mixing the two up. Alright, there we go. 4 minutes, 35 seconds. We got Dark World access.
And Relkin's right at the spot to go take advantage of it.
Now, the intriguing thing will be to where do we go from here? Ooh, okay. Kind of intriguing. We're heading into Skull Woods. Can't finish it because we don't have A, a fire rod, and B, a sword. But we can clear everything else pretty easily.
Right, there are what, I believe five chests plus the big chest, give or take. Whether that pinball room is a guaranteed key or not, so there's definitely a lot of places to go find stuff.
Well, we skipped Pot Prison. Oh, rightfully so. Go straight for that hammer.
There you go.
And I think that's the compass chest? Or is that the map chest?
I think that's the map chest.
Yeah, it's one of those weird ones. I mean, that's why I'm not in spoiler anymore.
Nobody remembers.
Exactly.
NMG guys don't even know what's in those chests.
All they know is that it's not important to the game, so it doesn't matter. Alright, so hammer is a really good weapon. Of course, it does tempered sword damage. You can actually use it without any magic. And it kills almost everything. So, are we gonna see an early blind, maybe?
Ooh, that would be not nice, but not unexpected. Actually, although Relkin's pickup of the blue mail in the chess game makes it a little nicer.
Yeah, I'll say.
We're back to the door.
Yeah, getting that low heart count, it's always best to go ahead and death warp. I mean, that one extra heart can make a world of difference. Oh, and Relkin just picked up another, so we might have ourselves a 5-heart hammer blind.
Oh, Relkin's thinking about it. I think his plan is going to be a blacksmith pickup.
Now this is intriguing. No mirror, so unless wait, do we have like a god mirror location here in hammer pegs?
That would that would be a pretty good thing. That'd be pretty nice to have.
I mean, it's going to disappoint some people in chat, though. We're not going to see our Froggy World tour. Oh my gosh.
So, question chat from Rain of SOTN. What are the rules of the tournament? So the way this works is both runners are given a text file of every chest in the game, crystals, prize packs, that sort of thing. Most of the relevant information for the seed, and they're given 15 minutes to study that log and create a route based on the information they have. And then when the 15 minutes is up, they can start racing here. And the first one to the finish line gets the win.
Now, looks like Blacksmith was not the reason for the turn-in, but for the purple chest itself. So, sadly not going to see what's on the Threadsmith here today, but it is surprising that we're going out of our way to go ahead and check out what's in this purple chest before even dipping into Thieves Town, because A, it's clearable, and B, it's a crystal, so it's definitely necessary.
that being said, with Skullwoods and Thieves Town together, it's Relkin's hit. There we go. He got it. I think the enemy bumped him off the rock.
Whoops.
Kyong saving and quitting back to Link's house to get the shovel.
Yo, dog, I heard you like fetch quests. I kind of like the way Relkin's doing this because he saves his portal. It looks like he's going to be able to visit Hype Cave here, then go over to the flute spot, dig up whatever it is they're looking for, and then immediately go back over to Thieves Town if necessary. Oh my gosh, we have a vanilla flute.
Vanilla flute. Oh, wow. Relkin's in Hype Cave picking up the Quake Medallion and the Bombos Medallion, so we are covered on medallions for the seed.
Woof, woof. Hot diggity daffodil.
Bombos is a nice pickup, if nothing else, to make Ice Palace easier. Well, no, wait, we don't have to do that. Wait, why did he pick up Bombos?
Oh, I see.
That's
and
a
as
bad sign.
Yeah, as you guys noticed, we already know what our pendant and crystal dungeons are because this is a spoiler block. We have access to that information, and it's set by our wonderful tracker, whose name I'm going to butcher terribly, and I apologize in advance. But Sammy Mamas is pressing the buttons.
Yes, thanks to Semi Moss for taking care of the tracking, keeping us honest. So Kyong's flute is activated and he is off, looks like, to Hype Cave.
Oh, it looks like
fascinating routing.
Right? Relkin is giving up his mirror spot. This is also interesting.
Well, he doesn't have to come back to Hype Cave, so he can flute wherever he wants.
True. Well, let's see. We've got the cane, we've got the hammer, we got the moon pearl, we got the mitts. Ooh. If we find... Okay, bear with me. If by some chance Turtle Rock is not fire rod locked, think there could be something on Laser Bridge?
There could be something on Laser Bridge, even if the fire rod's somewhere up there.
Oh, maybe that's why they're going through all this crazy stuff so quickly.
One little bit of work to do. Looks like Relkin's headed to Mini Moldorm Cave, and Kyong is close behind.
Should be fairly easy. We've got bombs, we've got a hammer, we've got a cane. Well, no magic, unfortunately, but hammers do quick work of these guys.
Uh-oh.
Oof.
Relkin is now to half a heart, and is just going to leave that there and leave the Moldorm to its fate.
That is a wonderfully smart idea. That's awesome. Let's see if Relkin did the same. Oh my gosh, they did. Oh, that's beautiful. Both routing in 3 heart pieces prior to this cave, so when they got here, they got a heart refill. Oh, that is just beautiful. Oh, wait, hold up. We're getting... Nah, not a Zora check. Waterfall Fairy, maybe?
It still might be a Zora. Well, no, we don't have the money for a Zora check, and the Zora Ledge check would be kind of useless. Can't swoon to it.
Ooh,
So
unless there's enough money in here. Both our fellows have really close rupee accounts. Oh, no, he's just going for the sword. Never mind.
Relkin happy with his bomb count, so he's not going to pick up the extra 3, and it's dueling mountain trips.
I think it's Turtle Rock time.
Oh, Lord, no.
I love it. Turtle Rock at 14 minutes in. Oh, boy. Ah, okay, I was wondering what that was. I didn't quite see it on Kyong's side, but it looks like Relkin did show as a full heart container. So it's not bad. We got Master Sword, 7 hearts, blue mail. If we're lucky enough to find both the Fire Rod and the Ice Rod while we're up here, then we can take care of a super early Trinix.
And it is a 5/6 crystal, so Pyramid Fairy opens up for items as well, and we're still missing a lot.
Oh yeah, need a bow, need a hook shot, need both rods, need flippers, possibly boots? Just depends on if desert's locked. I mean, we're not going to need lamp. That lamp is just for
convenience sake.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay, never mind.
Kyong disagrees.
Oh, I hope
did not go there yet. He's gonna go to Super Bunny first.
I hope Kyong and Relkin are watching the stream just so that way they can be like, oh, you think lamp is not necessary? Well, here you go.
Part number 8, Relkin, and that's it.
And that magic refill will give him what he's needing to open up Turtle Rock. Fortunately, he tried using Quake without magic, and you kind of need that to use those medallions. Ooh, okay, there's our flippers. Nothing else in Paradox that we're looking for, so Kyong is out of there. And I like the way that Kyong is doing, because not only does he end up saving a little bit of time with the flippers, he got his lamp, so it's going to be super convenient and quick to get through dark rooms, especially since he's got to do pod, and I'm assuming Misery Mire, since he got that bombos, unless he's lucky enough to not have to go down there.
Right. It would at least be nice for them if they didn't have to beat the boss, but we'll see where that goes.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that it's locking is 2 possible items. One on Vitreous, and then one on the Green Pendant. So, those are some pretty big odds that's actually something useful. So chances are it's nothing. Ho! Ho! Ho!
What's the first rule of spoiler seeds? First to the boots wins.
Yep, there you go. Okay, that explains a whole heck of a lot as to why they beelined for here. Either they both really wanted the boots, or those dudes are locking something.
See, and Relkin with the boots is going to get to do this cave fast.
So he saves a bit of time. See? It's all about how smart you are. Now, I don't know if either one of these two are super sufficient with hovering or not. Because it dawned on me, we do have access to Hookshot Cave.
We do. I don't think so, if I would have to guess.
At least we can get the bonkable chest, but I doubt it's anything too good, because Relkin didn't go immediately into there.
Relkin already passed it, so...
Ooh, Kyong just heading right on out of there. It's like, nope.
And we're pretty much even after the Death Mountain sequence.
This is why seeing spoiler seeds with two really, really good players is exciting. Because even if they have diversions in their routing, you see maybe a slight few second difference between the two. And it bounces back and forth throughout the entire game until, oh my gosh, that was actually a required double dip. Good lord, this seed is evil so far.
It is the ice rod at Bonk Rocks, which Kyong has picked up and then now is headed. Let's see. It looks like he's headed back to the south of Dark World.
Relkin has taken Kiki over to Pod. What are we doing in Pod? Oh, nope, looks like he's wanting to go over to Eastern. Or not?
He's missing something.
Possibly a bow.
That would help.
Now for the $1,000,000 question. Where is it? I have a feeling that Kyong knows, and that's probably why he's going to Catfish. And I like what someone in chat here is mentioning about wanting to have a control player race them without the spoiler log, just to show how insanely crazy these seeds can get. I agree with you there, Mojo, because this stuff can get insane. You can have a seed where two experts make it look super easy. That was the wrong color rod, thank you, Catfish. It's supposed to be an ice rod. Oh, wait, hold on. We can complete Turtle Rock. Do we have to go back there for the bow?
Oh Lord, I hope not. Well, there's two bows. One of them can't be that bad.
Ooh, we're in the mire area already. Okay, alright. I'm hoping we actually have to go deep into mire. Like Firelock side or even Vitreous. We have a super good chance at this point because both of them have got bombos, both have got a fire source, and the Canis Maria. I think it's gonna happen.
Well, Vitreous just isn't an easy fight.
No. It's gonna say no arrows to shoot him with. What is this? 8 hearts, blue mail, 1 red potion is back up. Woof.
Very clean mire too from Kyong. Relkin's going to go ahead and skip the bottle from Mire Shed for now and follow him in.
Alright, let's see where we're going here. Okay, getting that key. Since we have that fire source now, I'm betting we've got something locked over there. I'm betting it's a vanilla big key. And just so you folks know, I have not actually read the spoiler log up to this point. I just looked at the Light World dungeons, and that's it. I have no clue what's happening from this point on.
I mean, you're just doing what most of chat would do anyway, which is root for predict the most evil possibility.
Exactly. That's what makes it entertaining.
Kyong is headed for the cutscene chest. We're gonna sit here and watch the screen shake for like 15 seconds.
Oh, wiggle, 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 wiggle.
So we don't
I'm
have.
complete.
If it is the Vitreous fight, we don't really have any protection for this. We don't have a bow for arrows. We don't have a cape to protect for anything. This is not a fun fight.
This is really going to come down to just pure execution. Whoever is better at avoiding death.
Let's see if both set up the spooky action at a distance glitch. There's one hit. Two hits.
And just enough for the last. Very nice. Very clean. Alright, folks.
At the ready.
Oh, everything's clenched super tight right now.
Good work by Kyong. Got to get out of that lightning phase as fast as possible.
Oh, he's going for the hammer strats. Oh no.
Hammer and Master Spin should do the same damage. Doesn't mean they're easy to hit with.
And any touch will kill him. He will take 4 hearts of damage, but he gets it. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Alright, let's see if Relkin can do the same. He does not have any safeties whatsoever. He's got 4 hearts. One eyeball touch will kill him.
Even with blue?
I think so. It's either 3 with blue or 4 with blue. It's one of the two.
Yes, either way.
Yeah, you just don't want to get touched.
Rogan has to be patient here. Let the eyes come to him.
Ooh, really good movement on that lightning arc there.
One left.
Ooh, all right, phase 2. Breathe.
Spin, smash, and breathe. Yes.
God, Relkin, please. Oh.
He got it.
Oh boy. Oh my gosh.
That is the green pendant for Relkin. Drossi bringing up a point. We are 27 minutes in with no crystals.
This is already a great seed, folks. Not only did we have to go to Turtle Rock within the first 14 minutes of the game to get boots, to get our ice rod. Fire rod was on Catfish. Flute
we have
was
not
vanilla.
found shots yet, so we might need boots for Meyer access.
Yep. So I'm guessing, well, we've got Ice Palace and Tower of Para. We could have Hook on Pedestal. Could this be a Ped Seed? Oh.
But it's not an Aghanim Seed.
No.
No,
Yet.
It won't be. No worries. Oh, Kyong's out of magic, so he's gonna have to take this thing down the normal way. A couple of hacks.
And there we go. First crystal, 28 minutes. She's got the wonderful throwy stick, so we are off to somewhere. Gonna go turn in that green pendant right away, or... Nope. We're heading to the Beachtown Skullwoods area.
So we definitely tightened up the item requirements. It's really just a bow and a hook shot left.
Oh my gosh. I didn't even realize Kyong did that fight on green mail. Oh,
Good reason to get that red potion before him.
oh yeah.
I could have sworn he came. I mean, well, I figured he came through here when he got the mirror out of Hammerpedge and all that. Question chat: Ice Palace is in logic for some versions of logic that require the hook shot, but the way these guys routed that part doesn't matter. It's also a pendant, so nobody really wants to do it.
Yeah, I have a feeling that my pet dreams are somewhat dying because I figure they would have already gone to ice immediately.
Or they would have done Hera when they were on the mountain the first time.
Exactly. Que sera, sera.
The God Pixel for Kyong, so what else is new?
That is amazing. I have no luck getting that, because every time I actually grab it, I get knocked off by an enemy. Looks like Thieves Town is actually quick in and out. May not have the bow up here. Nothing in the first floor, and not in the attic. No sign of the hookshot either. I'm wondering if one of the two is on green pendant then.
That definitely makes the most sense. Nobody would go that far out of the way for a sword, for example.
Yeah, especially since they've already got Master Sword. There's no point in wasting the time for Tempered.
Kyong's not in blind cell pickup either, so there's nothing in here but a boss.
Well, here's hoping that we've actually got something on blind. I mean, aside from a crystal, of course. And good start to the script. Let's see if he can carry it through. And it's perfect.
Crystal number 2 for Kyong at 32.5 minutes.
It begins.
Collection time indeed.
Well, I figure there's nothing else really necessary in Skullwoods unless it's in the Firelock side. Because I figure both these guys would have grabbed it when they got there. What did they find here? Bombos? No.
Hammer.
Hammer, that's right. So yep, Kyong's going straight back. We're gonna find ourselves face to face with a Mothula pretty shortly.
I got a little away from Relkin just a bit, but he was able to get out of the fight. Kyong holding a lead of about 60 seconds.
A good moth fight could actually end that. Or I should say, a bad moth fight.
just blitzing through that torch room.
You can tell that he's uber comfortable with his Mothula fight by going in with virtually no magic whatsoever. And seeing as how he's about to go use the hammer, I'd definitely say that is the case. Now Moth just needs to get out of those dang spikes.
Get off of those walls.
Get off my lawn!
Moth is just as scared of Kyong as the rest of us are, I think.
I don't blame her.
Flat! Down goes Mothula. Crystal number 3.
And that's a pickup at 3450. So let's see how long it's going to take Relkin to do the same. Smart move on Relkin's side, avoiding hitting that mini Helmosaur in case it bounced him back into the Wallmaster.
That was a great fight.
I was going to say, that was much quicker. That Moth just did not want to stay next to that wall. Ho, 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 ho. Oh, goodness gracious.
That explains a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That is a shot on Sahasrara. Guarded by Vitreous, guarded by Boots and TR, guarded... You get the idea.
Oh, good lord. Can you imagine if this were an open seed? This would be a 2-hour for most. My goodness.
Yeah, enjoy your, 5-minute Dark World access? Because, I mean, with Mitts and Pearl early?
Yeah, because you're going to spend the rest of it hunting everywhere for the other stuff. I could definitely see, like, a front of swamp dip early. I could see a somewhat full pod clear even with the bottle glitch.
Oh yeah, you could do some bad things.
Just the very epitome of evil. Thank you, Sassy Pants.
Boots locked the ice rod too, so you couldn't even do that. You couldn't even do TR in one trip.
That's just rude.
At 37 minutes with both runners headed to Swamp House, we're going to go ahead and put their information here in chat. Follow our ultra-talented runners, twitch.tv/Kyong92 and twitch.tv/Relkin96.
Alright, now for the fun part. We are a bow away from go mode. Where is this bow? Alright, after a bit of chocolate, I've had time to think. I'd say we're gonna have our bow back on Argus.
That would make a lot of sense, especially because if it were in the pod eastern area, we probably would have gotten it. We definitely would have gotten it long before fighting Vitreous.
Oh, it could be right there too. Never mind.
3840, Kyong is ready to go.
Goodness gracious, this is going to be quick. Let's see, we've got the Eastern Pod double play coming up, then our trek back up to Turtle Rock. Pod Eastern should be pretty quick, assuming there's nothing else needed in them.
Right. The only thing that can really trip them up is like a bad big key placement pod, like having to go to the maze or something.
Ooh, Kyong. Oh, never mind. I thought he was setting up for one of my favorite strats. Oh, he is! Oh, I love this. I am so envious of people that can pull that off beautifully. It is so gorgeous.
I don't even know how it's done.
I could not do it justice trying to explain it, so I'm not going to bother. For all those wanting to know, it's magic.
Heart piece off the boss, and crystal number 4 for Kyong. Relkin's trying it. I think he's just too close to the boss because they become invincible too quickly again.
I believe it has something to do with a combination of hook dashing with the sword extended, and you have to do it in rhythm. So basically, hold your sword out, press the A and Y button simultaneously while holding B, and then do that repeatedly while moving. So you either have to have ginormous thumbs or be really talented with your fingers.
Question chat, what am I looking at? This is the semifinals of the Link to the Past Randomizer spoiler log tournament for 2020. Kyong the 1 seed taking on Relkin the 4 seed. This is game number 1 of a possible 3. Kyong is undefeated in the tournament so far, and he has a very slight lead on Relkin at this point.
I'm fairly certain he was being facetious.
But it gave him a good opportunity to do a reset. Mark of us approaching professional.
Yeah, that works. Now, I'm guessing since Kyong got that first small key, we're actually going to be heading to the back. Because if there was... Oh, I don't know, maybe we're just going to luck out and have the big key over on the right side.
You only need 1 and 1 to get to the ball, and there it is. So there we go. We're done. I was gonna say we only need 1 small and 1 big to get to the back. So pick up the 1 early and get out of here.
And into the back we go. So nothing else in pod. I can understand why Relkin was like, no, this is not the right play. So whatever it was in here, it was definitely not worth it. But man, I'm still just floored at how close this is getting back and forth. To the point where Relkin had a slight bit of a lead, Kyong overtook him, they came right neck and neck, and then Kyong pulled just ahead because of that potion during the Vitreous fight. He was able to keep that simultaneous spin slash drink, and so on and so forth.
Right. He was able to burn through the eyes just that much faster. 8 Hearts, Blue Male Helmosaur, not the worst fight in the world.
I think we're probably gonna see, yep, get the extended hammer slash, or pound, or however you want to say this.
And he's down.
Alright, off to Armos, and we'll be climbing up the mountain shortly after. Unless tempered and or silvers are going to be in some very, very convenient spots in Ganon's Tower, I really doubt we're going to see them.
It's going to make for a pretty lengthy fight if the Ganon fight is Master Sword silverless. And even the best can make a mistake when you got to put 24 spins into the final phase.
That is true. I think that's where you have to sit and think, what would be faster for me versus my opponent? Spending the 4+ minutes doing Master Sword silverless, or spending that said time finding either tempered or silvers. Oh, that's a convenient spot for the big key. I love it when it's in the compass chest because it's just right there. You don't have to think about it. You walk over, click, and then go.
You don't have to go anywhere. Kyong is going to spin these popos out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4 arrows to the Igors. Take a quick refill and get ready for the Armos fight.
Looks like he's got the quick kill set up. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Ah, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Pour me a nice tall glass of that. And relkin shortly behind. All he has to do is finish up this room here, get through the cannonball, say hello to the red Igor, and then make it past the penultimate room. This is still nuts. This is basically one bad death or one really, really bad execution of a boss.
And this is absolutely in striking distance. Oh, Relkin misses the quick kill. That's gonna buy Kyong a couple more seconds of lead.
I'm sorry, Relkin, I cursed you. I'm sorry.
Kyong does not have a red potion. He used it on the Vitreous fight to make it faster. Oh, Relkin got dead rocked. He's gonna reset the mountain.
Very smart. I'd say at this point, Kyong's got at least a minute 30, minute 45 lead.
Small key, big key, and a bonk into the pots. I don't think he intended that part of it.
Nah, he's just giving a bonk to Relkin. He's like, you got deadrocked, friend. Here, have a bonk.
Relkin gives it back. Yo.
And that's true friendship right there. Ooh, dodging those chain chomps like a boss. Thank you, Chad, for taking care of that timing for us. Our wonderful, wonderful eyes in the text booth here have told us that we are just about a minute between each runner here. Relkin entering at 49 minutes and 5 seconds, so this is still pretty dang close. Relkin opting to take the Death Warp to go ahead and refill those hearts. Smart move.
No trip to the lava chest. That's good news. One less thing to worry about here in TR. Not a dungeon that can be made much faster. You know, given the layout, you just you still have to pretty much find all the keys and get out.
Yeah, there really is no going fast in Turtle Rock. I mean, the only way you can get lucky enough to go fast is remembering not to hit the wrong block to lock yourself out. Ooh, Relkin's gotta be careful. Watch for that chain chomp.
Safety's here. He's gotta get out of the room, and he does.
Woo! But yeah, being able to go ahead and actually find the right luck is the best way to put it. If you can avoid chain chomp room just because it doesn't have a small key or a big key, that's the best type of go mode you can get.
Nothing else on Laser Bridge.
Now that is an interesting setup that I haven't seen before. I've seen the Samaria dash where you hit the switch first and then set it up. I've never seen it set up like that, and that is pretty nifty.
There are a surprising number of ways to get through that room. The fire hit is down. Kyong got a little lucky that the ice head didn't fire anything.
And that's the tough part. You gotta be uber careful with your magic supply. And he gets it taken care of, thankfully.
A little aggressive with the body of Trinex, but Kyong takes care of the fight. That is crystal number 7. And it's going to bring about the modified version of the Ganon Tower Big Key Guessing Game, where the way this works, because the runners know where the key is, they're not going to open 17 chests to find it. The numbers are useless. So the objective is to pick a room and a location.
And since I have not actually looked at that, I'm gonna guess Bob's Torch.
Oh wow, that's fast. That doesn't bode well. This might be a Master Sword Silverless fight if that's the case.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Oh wow.
Just be evil. Okay, Kyong is heading somewhere now. He opened up
Back to
GT, but Hookshot Cave? It is possible that Kyong actually saw where Relkin's at and is thinking of picking up a safety item. Oh, red mail. Oh my gosh, it was right there! Ho ho. Okay, that is 110% worth it. You do not skip it since it is right frickin' there. Now, since Kyong had to actually run back and do that, that probably is going to help Relkin a smidge. But it really all depends on if Relkin doesn't forget it. I sure hope he's watching. Well, unfortunately, I guessed the wrong sized key for Bob's storage.
So as
And
a
yeah.
reminder, you can watch this stream because it's a spoiler log and there's no information to hide except technically where your opponent is. But as far as items and routes, and there's nothing to hide. So they can
Exactly.
chat with us if they're so inclined.
As close as this race is, though, I really doubt they're going to take the time to go ahead and type in what they want to say. We'll save that until after they're done fighting.
So it's not Fire Snake room, it's not Stalfos room. Relkin got as well in one trip, so he's got...
saving a little bit of time. And there we go.
So the winner is bottom right at the rando room.
Oh wow, we actually got someone that got it.
Congratulations to Blackjack. You have won a lifetime supply of rando seeds. Hopefully not all as bad as this one. Redeemable at ALTTPR.com. Relkin using boomerang strats. Pretty nifty in there.
That's why I love that boomerang. It's such a neat one to have.
It's much harder to control than you would think.
But it's so shiny. That's why I like it.
Kyong restocks in the safety room here on the cannonball floor.
I do not blame him. One death will make the difference.
The one problem with restocking is you have sword beams for the gauntlet here, and sword beams are kind of useless.
That's where the friendly Beamos here helps him out with that. Need to lessen your health? Here you go.
Oh yeah, Morgai 84 also is also going to be able to share in the lifetime supply of random seeds. So I'm setting up for the silver version of Lambo 2, 1, 2, and 3. That's out.
Very clean arrow shots. Very nice.
Very nice. 58-30. Relkin is also going to take the safety room. He's down to 2.5 hearts and with no help.
I don't know if that bomb drop was intentional or not, but I love it. Alright, let's see if Stalfos are going to be pretty nice for relkin. And yeah, he gets it pretty quick. Good fight with whatever those little blue dudes are.
Sorry for that.
Given the 2 chests and mini Helmosaur, so it's safe to assume that neither of them have tempered. And no pre-Moldorm chest. Relkin down with Landmo too, pretty nice and early. Ooh. Kyong's gotta be careful. A fall here could give Relkin the time to recover.
Oh, but he gets out of there. Moldorm got out of the way eventually.
Oof. And no post-Moldorm chest. Alright. So, now that we've gone through all the chests, I'm going to take a moment to look and see where those other swords work. I'm curious.
Oh, you're going to like the answer to that question.
Control F and sword. Ew! Ew! Okay, yeah, we were never going to get tempered. Nope. That's a big old nope. Especially with silvers in such a nice place. Oof, that hurts.
Young to 3 cycle, but he gets it a 3-1-1. These swords are at Cold Stare and Left Side Swamp.
So I would argue that skipping tempered on Left Side Swamp would be a bad idea if silvers were not in Hookshot Cave. If silvers were inaccessible,
Kind of have to go get the Left Side Swamp one, don't you?
yeah, I would argue that it would be faster to take the 1.5 minutes to go to Left Side Swamp just to get that tempered. Especially with Diver Down strats. Ooh, Kyong getting that awesome Samaria block strat there, dude. Oof.
This is really high level stuff. Using the hitbox of the Samaria block to get doubles with the master spins.
I still have yet to figure out how to do that correctly. Ooh, nice triple for Relkin there.
Looks like Relkin could save a cycle if he can get the hit here. Yes.
Nice.
Kyong's down to 2.5 hearts. He's got to use these hook shot iframes. He's off to phase 3.
No, don't die.
Kyong is on to phase 4. The bottle is empty. Gonna absolutely make sure to get this torch glitch. 4 silver arrows to the pig will skewer it. There's
That
a double.
could be a double. Yes.
And the pig is exploding.
And he's made it. Slap them GG's in chat, folks. We've got Kyong finishing up our first best of 3 match with a stream time of 103.28 and SRL time. And this is with the 15-minute study time included of 1:18.29.
Relkin's made it to phase 3 of the fight. He should be he should be with us very, very shortly.
Oh yeah, this should be quick work of the big pig.
Is this a triple setup?
He's setting up the triple. Yes! Nice and smooth.
That was a show that both these dudes just put on for us. Holy cow.
And there goes Relkin crossing that bridge. Stream time of 104.41. SRL time of 1:19:40. GG's.
In the booth, we have the winner of tonight's contest, Kyong 92. GG to you, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, spooked me. You're too stealthy and quick. Alright, first I gotta go ahead and give you props. I did not realize that you were doing the Vidi fight with Green Mail. I was clenching way too hard for that. Argus fight was awesome. And almost every boss was insane. When you went to GT without the silvers, what were you thinking when you realized you skipped the silvers?
Oh, pretty much what you'd expect. Whoops. Yeah, this run overall, like this mode in general, right? Usually you're gonna see both runners making some mistakes, smaller ones, medium ones, large ones, and pretty much whoever makes less mistakes overall ends up winning. Because I'm certainly not super happy with how I routed, because I spent a lot of time in the study period trying to figure out how do I want to route the mid to late game with the whole hookshot situation and bows placement. So my early game wasn't great. Relkins was definitely much better there. We are pretty happy with the bosses overall. The
Honestly,
execution overall was solid.
I've got to agree with you there. I say that Relkin's early game, route-wise, gave him a slight edge, but your execution of those bosses, I believe, is what pushed it over. The fact that you were able to pick up that bottle out of Mire and finish Vitreous in about 30 to 40 seconds quicker than Relkin is what made the biggest difference at the start.
Yeah. Vitreous is really scary in spoiler log because you're usually gonna end up going there under equipped, so I usually try to have something extra, invisibility item. Obviously silvers would be great or something like that, but because you usually don't have that much health to play with.
And speaking of Relkin, we are now joined in the booth by him. GG Relkin.
Hey, GG's Kyong.
GG's.
And of course, I gotta say, when you guys first look at the spoiler log, those boots were crazy. Were you expecting anything kind of weirder other than that? Just forced logical double dip?
It didn't really bother me. I mean, I just go straight for the
Honestly,
boots.
Yeah, boots wasn't the worst. I think hookshot was worse than
Yeah,
boots, honestly.
Hook shot blocking basically both bows, so couldn't route in Pod and Eastern easily.
Yeah, we'd noticed that you popped over there and then immediately decided to ixnay your way out of there. What was your initial thought going over to Pod so early there, Relkin? Was it just
just thinking ahead of myself is all. That's all there is to it. Just was way ahead of my plan, and was like, well, no, I need to be going to the fire rod and ice rod, and then go to Mire, and then come back here. Not do this now. So
gotcha. Yeah, truth be told, the routing choices that you made in the beginning were phenomenal. You saved a nice bit of time heading over and getting that Moon Pearl first, so that way when you got the Titansmiths, you were able to transition immediately over instead of having to save and quit and walk back. But
That was actually like the thing I spent the most time trying to figure out at the beginning was how do I get the Moon Pearl quickly? And it's like, well, there's a nice little cane in Stank, and there's some magic kind of in the Uncle area, so maybe that'll work. And that was the thing I went with, and it looked like it put me ahead for a bit, but then after a while, it just kind of slowly went back his way.
That bought you a little time. Being able to take Spiral Cave with boots bought you a little time. Just watching the first 20 minutes, watching the two of you kind of snake around each other's paths was very fascinating. Just seeing like which way is going to work and why, you know.
And one thing I was actually looking over, I decided to, when I saw the spoiler log at first, we started looking for some of the basic items, and Sports decided to go ahead and look into some of the A items and saw boots were in Turtle Rock. I'm like, oh wait, no, this is going to be a nonsense seed. I'm not going to spoil this for myself. I didn't realize where the swords were for both of you guys. With that third sword being in West Side Swamp, would it have been a better choice to grab that for the bosses that you had left? Or do you guys believe that would have made any type of time difference at all?
I think if silvers weren't reachable, you would definitely go for it. But with silvers, I don't think it's really worth it because it's basically a little under 2 minutes to get that sort of thing.
Yeah, we already
yeah.
we'd already beaten Vitreous, and that was the thing I was going to save the most time on. So that was already out of the picture, so it really never saved any time to go over there.
So it really would have just been a combination of ease of the gauntlet with the Ganon fight saving you.
Yeah, it definitely
like
would make
maybe
the rest
30 seconds.
Yeah, definitely would make the rest of the run much safer, which can be used as an argument as well, but I don't think would on ever save time.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
judging by the
assuming
fact,
perfect play.
I was just about to say, with you two guys playing, I seriously doubt there's going to be any issues. The fact that we had two masterful players get so close to death multiple times and not die was intense for everybody.
Yeah,
Stupid
there were some sketchy moments here and there.
Stupid chain chomps.
Case in point, yeah.
Right, the chomps almost got broken. Vitreous almost got Kyong. It was both of you opted for the safety room in Ganon's Tower to refill on health, just to make sure nothing else bad happened the rest of the seeds. So.
Kyong, I'm gonna be honest. I hope you. I honest to God hope that you had actually forgotten the silvers and just went up the climb without them. I saw him. He was like, he forgot. Oh no, he's going back.
Yeah. It's pretty close, honestly. Yeah.
Well, thankfully, we still have ourselves another match to go on here. Have you guys decided on a set time and date?
Tomorrow, same time.
Yep. And then if game 3 is needed, Wednesday, same time.
Sweet. So, Kyong, you're going to go ahead and let Relkin win, right?
Please.
But then would have to play even more later.
We
Yeah.
need to have a game 3.
Yeah, but that means I would be maybe close to beating you again. I don't know. I just want a shot at beating you. Okay.
Well, we'll see tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah. See you tomorrow.
Like, hey, what happens behind closed doors, you know? You ain't got no text logs for bribes. Yeah, all joking aside, do you guys have any other words that you'd like to say about the race? Anything you want to go ahead and give our wonderful viewers?
I've got nothing. I don't know about you.
Well, GG's. Thanks for the restream as always. See you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, that sounds good. I agree with that. GG's and thanks for the restream.
But it's been a pleasure to be on the call for this one. We'll go ahead and thank the runners. Put their links in chat. Kyong92, relkin96. Follow those very talented people. Follow my broadcast partner, Mr. Scruff Ninja Tuna. Why isn't that working? Should be lowercase. There we go.
Yep.
Mr. Scruff Ninja Tuna and on tracking Sammy Moss. I have been Sports If. It's been a great time tonight, and I'm very glad to have been a part of it. Thanks to SpeedGaming for helping put all this together. Once again, Game 2 of this very series tomorrow night. Game 3, if necessary, on Wednesday. And that should take care of us. The other semifinal has not been scheduled yet. Keep an eye on the schedule link for SpeedGaming, and we will put it up. You'll know when we know. And that should take care of all of us. Good night, everybody. Saludos, amigos.
Good night, everyone.